I had the goal in my head that I'm going to be the best player in the league. I'm going to do whatever it takes to help my team win, and I'm going to win the MVP. And every day that I step on the floor, I always think about my dad, and that motivates me and it pushes me to, play harder and move forward. Even though when my body's sore, even though when I don't feel like playing, I always going to show up and I was going to do the right thing. As my dad told me, always want more, but never be greedy. My goal is to win a championship, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make that happen. Thank you, guys.
Here comes Giannis. Falls team ahead.
Establish himself. Watch how high Giannis goes up. That's
now Booker with Tucker on him. Throws it up for 8. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo.
Here's Bill Russell. Finals MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's always been understood that people come from all walks of life. In this case, players with their own incredible and unique journey to the NBA. But it's also been understood in sports to see players loved and hated by fans regardless of that journey. Very few players in NBA history have been able to achieve a level of admiration that almost completely throws the hate into a black hole, making the hate almost impossible to find. But one of these players has achieved this level of admiration, in my opinion, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo. At 28 years old, Giannis is in his 10th season, averaging 31.4 points per game, 11.3 rebounds, 5 assists, 54% from the field, just absolutely dominating. One of the very fundamental things that makes fans watch basketball has arguably become rare nowadays in the NBA. And that fundamental thing is love.
I love you. I love you so much.
You often hear from the older generation of fans, and not just fans, but even both former and current players themselves, that a lot of players don't particularly love the game of basketball like they used to. A word like passion is often thrown around as a big reason many players aren't liked by fans. But passion alone doesn't grant you the highest level of admiration I'm talking about. And Russell Westbrook is a great example of that, as a player whose passion is never in question. A lot goes into the formula for becoming a beloved NBA player of this level, and I took some time to think about some of the core ingredients to achieve it. And these are the ones I thought of: effort, love, ability, respect, and most importantly, obviously, is success. And people have all kinds of criteria to rank players wherever they feel makes sense. But this is what I find so compelling about Giannis. You need All-NBA first-team selections? He has those. You need All-NBA defense selections to argue two-way player status? He has those. An MVP? He has those. Finals MVP? Giannis has that. Defensive Player of the Year? He has that. You want a player that won a championship where he was drafted? Giannis has that. Oh, you'd rather see a player do it on a small market team? He's also done that. So you see where I'm going with this. Giannis not only has the lovable personality to match his talent, but he also has what most people look for when ranking NBA players, and that's the accolades. You add the fact that he's an international player, and now all of a sudden you have entire countries behind him as well. Between his cheesy dad jokes, his hard work ethic, the respect he's given to the players both former and current, topped off with his success, it's really not hard to understand why we love Giannis so much. At 7 feet, dominating in the paint, grabs the attention of the old school players and fans. This is because he actually uses his size and length to his advantage every single night. Now, his free throw shooting has had his ups and downs, sure, but his fearlessness of attacking the paint, taking contact, and repeatedly taking trips to the free throw line, despite the struggles, is what I think gains the respect of so many people that watch him play. Giannis has one of the biggest gravitational pulls in the league, meaning that he really demands a full team effort to stop him. These days, the small ball lineups and not many true defensive bigs down low, it causes the entire opposing team to gamble on what I talked about in my last Zion Williamson video, which is to either let Giannis score 2 or allow open 3s. And you would think with the insane numbers that Giannis puts up every night that he's ball hogging, right? But his play style is far from that. Very often when you watch the Bucks play, the first possessions usually start off with Giannis just setting multiple screens, playing in dribble handoff actions with the guards, really making sure that he gets his team involved first. Giannis understands that the Bucks' success comes when the shooters are not only involved, but also obviously making their shots. Now, it not only makes his job easier throughout the course of the game, but it's also more sustainable, right? It's the most sustainable way to get through the long NBA season, as well as building the confidence in the players around him, so that when the time comes, when he gets walled off in the paint, his team is ready for their opportunity to shine. Thanks for watching this quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well as the Zion and Kevin Durant videos. I do a weekly show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, which you can also find on rss.com. The links are in the channel for anyone interested in listening in. I will be making videos close to about every week as consistently as I can, as this is a one-man show at the moment, right? I'm just a one-man show. But this is the All Things Basketball podcast. I'm your host, Vic Lopez, as always, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.